Holy fucking shit show. Now is anybody even gonna let me the fuck out of here? Ugh, what a fucking nightmare. We had shit go late. And at this point, I really just don't give a fuck anymore. And if I knew it was starting to go late and it wasn't food, they ain't getting it. I'm not walking to that front fucking corner for fucking makeup. Nope. Y'all don't need it. I'm gonna say it till I'm dead. Y'all don't fucking need it. Ain't gonna wear it in heaven, so you sure as hell don't need it here. Good that mofo's not standing out here begging for money again. He was at lunchtime and I was just like, oh god. In fact, I got to the point, since, you know, I didn't have my phone hooked up, I just blasted the fucking radio so I didn't have to hear him. I just literally, like, blasted it so loud that people probably outside could hear it. Kind of hate when it's cloudy and he's standing out there, because it's like, at least when you're wearing sunglasses, people can't see your eyes, and then they don't know if you're looking at them or not. So it's like, it's a lot easier to pretend you're not when you're wearing sunglasses. But yeah, like, oh yeah, and one of those really weird things I noticed, not every day, but like, certain days, it seems like more than one person will try to order something, and I'll go back and look for it the first time, even do the special little nifty Viz pick scan exceptions only option, and nothing lights up in the fucking bin. But yet, for some dumbass reason, our system says it's in that bin. I'm like, well, sis, my thing's telling me it ain't fucking here. So guess what? It ain't fucking here. I ain't seeing it. Usually I can tell what it looks like, but if I look and don't see it, then I use that nifty little option. If that don't pick it up, guess what? It ain't there. And especially if it's not telling me it's in another bin either. So, literally practically three times in a row, people try to order the same thing that said it was in this one bin, was not in this one bin. I gave one of them, only one of them wanted a substitute. The first one didn't want a substitution. The second one I was able to pick one for. And the third one, there was really no substitutions left. Or they didn't want one, or whatever. I don't even remember. It was just like, ugh. Why y'all fucking ordering the same thing? And I've already said that I can't find it. And I noticed one thing, because remember how I said, like, when it tells you that it's in a bin, and you can't, even if you look or know it's not in that bin, you can't hit the button that it's not there. It'll tell you, can you look again? It'll literally make you waste time waiting for a solid fucking minute before it lets you say it's not there, even though you know it's not there. The only exception to this is if that order is about to go late, it will let you nil pick it instantly. That's the only time. And not even always, but sometimes it will actually let you say, yeah, nope. Because I had to do that a few times. And a couple things that didn't let me, and then a couple things that did let me, and it's like, oh, thank God. I was like, nope. That means somebody pulled it out and didn't Viz pick it, or something's a little bit screwy. But yeah, it's so annoying. Just getting orders from other stores just makes it that much worse. And they cut it down a little bit, but I'm like, yeah, that didn't make a difference at all. Especially for a weekend. It's still freaking crazy. And I'm freaking starving. It's literally all I ate. It was what I ate for breakfast when I took my ibuprofen. Then one of my 2 peanut butter sandwiches, and that was it. So it's like super early in the morning, like 3 o'clock, I ate some. And then when did I eat the sandwich? I kind of took random ass bites before lunch, before I had to take him home. And it's like, I probably could have eaten more of the other peanut butter sandwich, but I'm just like, ugh. One a day is enough. Like, I love peanut butter, but it's just like, I want something a little bit different and more substantial. So, also, we are not going to Longwood tomorrow. Mom can only walk like a couple miles, which we obviously do more than that there. So that's fine. Kind of wanted to mow anyway, but I don't even know when I'm going to be able to mow because we had rain this morning. And honestly, right now it looks like it could mow at any time, or rain at any time. So if I do mow tomorrow, it might have to be later, like before dinner or whatever. So if it rains again tonight, I mean, we're gonna wake up to dew in the morning anyway. They usually say the best time to mow is like first thing in the morning. I was like, well, if there's dew in the grass, no, that's not good. Because then it gums the blades in your mower. Because I notice when mine gets that way, it revs, and then I let it shut off, and then when it shuts off, it drops all that grass off of it, and then I can start it again. But it's still annoying. That's why it's like, try to do it when the grass is not wet at all. But it really does need mowed because it's bad. That, and I kind of do want to finish cleaning the rest of my desk area up. Like, I don't have the proper thing to put my craft stuff in, but I don't know, I may be able to find something temporary I can use until I get another drawer thing. Because it's not organized how I want it. And I want to get everything together a little bit more properly to do crafty stuff. Because even though my computer works fine now, because it's just a stupid drawing tablet, I was thinking about doing paper mache tomorrow, but I have no fucking clue what I even want to make with it. And like, for the carousel, I don't even know what to put on the carousel. Get knockoff shit, like dinosaurs and stuff. And then turn them into something weird and mutated. I honestly don't know what to do. Or make a bunch of shit out of paper mache, but what do I make? Like, because I don't want to just make zombie carousel horses. I don't want to make all one thing. I want to make different stuff on it. Like, I like carousels that have different things on them. don't even have anything to use for the top of it. I have an idea for the pole. We already know the base is the bird bath. I have an idea for the pole. I don't even know what the top part is going to be that holds the things that you spin around. Or the rides, basically. Because it would have to be something that I could... Because the way I'm going to have to do it, I'm not going to be able to put poles through, because I don't have anything skinny enough to put poles through the carousel creatures, whatever they are. So I'm going to have to do something where I could hang it just from a string from the top of it. And honestly, that bowl thing that I used for that one lamp that I made following that video last year, or the other, was it last year that I did that? I can't remember. That would be perfect if Dollar Tree gets more of those in, but they always get different shit every year, so like, honestly, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to still get pieces to that. And I actually did have another idea, because if y'all remember when we were growing up, and they still make them now, but there's like different ones nowadays than what we had growing up. The little mechanical animals that walked, well, more specifically, you had the dog that, or poodle, whatever it was, that walked and barked, right? They have the mechanical animals, like battery operated animals that walk, don't necessarily make noise. But they're definitely not as funny as what the stupid barking that they put in that dog one. And like Walmart has a cat. I think there's a dinosaur, a unicorn now. Like there's different ones now. And I have one of the cat ones because I only bought it. Maybe it does meow. I can't even remember because I bought it out of sheer stupidity to turn it on at home to see what the cats would do with it. And they honestly really didn't give a shit. So I'm like, okay. Typical cat don't give a shit about a mechanical toy. Okay. Now what do I do with the fucking thing? And then I just thought of something. What if I take all the outer coating, the plushy part of it off, and just have that robot body? What if I just do that and build something on it? Something different on it. I would say put it on the carousel, but it's too heavy. It's too heavy. I need lightweight, like hollow toy animals that I can mutate in weird ways. Like the cheap safari animals or cheap hollow toy horses. I need lightweight stuff for that. But I could turn it into some mutant looking thing that walks. I would probably have to I'd probably have to find a fabric. Like I have some fabrics, but they're not really creepy looking. The only one that's relatively creepy is the dragon scale fabric. But then that would also require me to sew, so that would be a little bit difficult. So carpal tunnel in my hands ain't gonna let me do that. Nope. So yeah, just some thoughts up in the air for creepy crafts. And actually it's cool because the person that took over exceptions when I left was noticing my bag of, like, you know how when you buy a piece of furniture. And it had, when you open it up, it's got styrofoam in it to keep the pieces from shifting around and breaking, whatever, right? But it also has those weird pieces of like pressed cardboard that have like dips and divots all through them, and it's a different texture than like a normal cardboard box. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And it's all oddly shaped, and sometimes they'll put like the little thing of tools in it, and the nails and screws or whatever that goes on the furniture. They'll stick that in there, or if it's a specific type of furniture, they'll put like the smaller pieces wedged in there so that, you know, it's protected and they don't get broken. And I had to pick these lamps out for an order, and I still had the one left on my cart. I just forgot about it. But I showed her the lamp and I said, this is where these cardboard pieces came out of. I said, I do crafty stuff. She's like, I do crafty stuff too. I'm like, yeah, I take shit that you would throw away and turn it into a craft if I get an idea. And she's like, I do the same thing. I'm like, all right, cool. But I showed her this lamp. I pull it out and I'm like, I don't really like the shape of it or the look of it that much. But if you touch the little knob that's sticking out on the base, literally just touch it, it turns on, and it has different lighting levels. And it's actually a rechargeable lamp. So now we have rechargeable lamps that have a little USB port. And I said, do you remember the old school touch lamps? The huge metal, tacky looking things that you had to be really fucking careful because the shade part of it was glass, and then the metal went through it. So it was like a, I forget what that shape is, or whatever it is. I said, I kind of miss those. She's like, I do too. I love all old things. I'm like, so do I. I love antiques. I was like, I miss my touch lamp. I really miss my... But the cool thing with those touch lamps, you can touch anywhere on the metal and it comes on. But it obviously has to be plugged in. It's not rechargeable like this thing. It's like, anywhere on the metal, comes on. And it'll be like, light it first, and it'll get brighter and brighter and brighter, and then turn off. So like, it had a few, at least 2 or 3 settings to the original ones. This one, I think, had like 4 settings. So there was like a soft light, and then a bright light, and then maybe a little bit brighter, and then off. But it's still kind of cool that it worked like the old school touch lamps. But it's like, I miss my old school touch lamp because my grandmother bought me mine. So how many of y'all remember those? Let me know if you had one, or if you still do. Anyway, have a good rest of your Saturday, and I will see you guys tomorrow, and there will be a Twitch stream, so probably no long vlog. Unless I come up with something else to talk about. But even then, it still won't be as long as this.